My name is Marina Shepelsky, and I am an immigration lawyer for 20 years in the United States. And today I want to tell you about a special employment-based green card category called the EB-1A petition for the extraordinary ability, shining stars in their field. We are talking about people who work in any field such as science, technology, engineering, math-related, IT, or business, or economics, or research, or even arts. Arts also would be eligible, people who are in the arts and the movies, and these are the people who are at the top of their field, that 1%. If you are in that field, you can file your own petition, or you can have a company in the US sponsor you. So either self-petition or sponsorship through a company to come here with a pretty quick green card. And the statute, the immigration law that sets up these EB-1A green cards defines a person with, extraordinary ability. What is extraordinary, right? How do you define it for this kind of case? Extraordinary ability people have extraordinary ability in the sciences, arts, education, business, or athletics, which have been demonstrated by sustained, that means over time, over and over and over again, national or international acclaim, recognition, awards, and whose achievements have been recognized in their field through extensive documentation. So you have to show documents to prove these awards, to prove that this person has accomplished so much, publications, articles. And secondly, that person seeks to come into the United States to continue their work in that field, in the extraordinary ability field that they have. And finally, his or her entry in the US would substantially help benefit the United States. So the USCIS laws state that a green card petition for someone who claims extraordinary ability must have documents, evidence, and show either one-time Grammy or Oscar really high achievement in the form of a major international recognized medal or award, or if you don't have that one Grammy or Oscar, you can show at least 3 of the following 10 categories. So there's a list of 10, you got to pick 3 out of these 10. And these are the 10 documents that the person received a smaller national or international award or prize in their field. Documents that the person is a member in associations, organizations in their field, and which require outstanding achievements to become member. Like if you are on the Academy board who makes decisions if other actors should win medals or awards, right? That's the kind of thing that this number 2 thing is. Third, published material about that person in professional or major trade publications or other major media. And believe me, when we file these cases, we have to prove that this type of media is a major media. Even that has to be proven. Evidence that the person's participation either individually or on a panel as a judge of the work of others, as an expert, as somebody who gets to decide if other people should qualify for things. That's the 4th requirement. And again, we don't need all of these, we just need 3 out of everything I'm listing. Evidence of the person's original scientific, scholarly, artistic, athletic, sports, or business-related contributions of major significance in their field. Evidence that the person authored or wrote a scholarly article in the field or other things in major publications. Evidence of the display of the person's work in the field of artistic exhibition. For example, we had an artist and she had major gallery showings, major exhibitions. One was in a museum in one country, one was in a big gallery in another country. So displaying the person's work. The 8th is evidence that the person applying has performed in a leading or important or critical role for an organization or establishments that have a very high reputation. The 9th is evidence that the person has gotten a high salary, high compensation, has gotten a lot of money for their work. And finally, number 10, and again, reminding you, we only need 3 of these 10. Number 10 is evidence of commercial success, like With this person played a role and the movie made $1 million or more, or there were so many tickets sold. Commercial success in performing arts, as shown by the box office receipts or record discs, cassettes, or video sales, right? So, again, how do we get into this? If you have that one Nobel Prize or Oscar, this is easy. You satisfy the first requirement. If you don't, we have to pick out 3 of the 10 listed. We look at the lesser awards. We talk about how much money the person received, the recognition by peers, membership in organizations, published material, being a judge, maybe getting scholarships in certain fields, original contributions of major significance. So I mentioned all these, and we document each thing in order for you to win that green card. At the end, you want to hire someone who's had experience with working in these types of cases. We do. That's why I like to talk about them, because we have a lot of experience, and I'd like to share our knowledge that we got not just through books, but through our cases, our clients, and our work with you guys. I hope this video was helpful and you learned something really useful for yourself. We ask you to share this video, and we invite you to become a subscriber to our channel so you'll always be one of the first people who gets to watch our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.